Okay, we're going to get the party started and quickly. I'm Susan here at Creators Cafe. Today we're going to be presenting It's All in the Process. And this is all about the process of what I'm doing here on this YouTube channel. So let's start with that real quick, and then we're going to jump right into all of the adding up, the upgrades, and it's going to be the really cool features that Evmux has put together to make this a very, very powerful live streaming platform, which I am enjoying the surprises that they keep putting on the table, including the very new pause button next to recording. That was a sweet surprise. It was an overnight surprise, by the way, because I had just mentioned it to a friend of mine, and then I went into the community on both sides, the official site and the community site, and what do my eyes perceive to see? And guess what it was? It was the pause button. Now, how excited does one get about features that happen inside of their workspace? Super excited. All right. So, on this slide, which I created in Pro Scenes here at Evmux, I have two QR codes on the board. The one on your left is for the Creators Cafe website, which if you hold your phone up there, you can go and check that out. The other QR code on your right, as you're looking at this project, is my photography site, and where my portfolio sits and where the most work is done in my business. So it's all about the process. It's really all about going through different software, and it's not just Evmux. I think on my other channels, I've done some software processes and walkthroughs of Wave.video, live reacting, restream, and I seem to do a lot of that with the live streaming platforms because this is where we are right now, today. Everybody is looking for a voice, and that voice tends to take place on YouTube or Twitch or Rumble or Kick or wherever it is you want to voice your opinions. And you can do it on Facebook. You can do it on LinkedIn. There are several destinations you can have, and there are several different packages that Evmux offers, and all of them, of course, are tiers. And, of course, they have the free. But a lot of things going on. Also, I am a one-man or one-woman band. So every now and again, I might be doing something. Why did I capitalize It's All Process? Because that's what it is. It's all process. For me, it's been a lot of trial and error. All right. But let's go in and see what we're going to be working with next. So I presume I have did not set up my screen share. So I'm going to share right now. My whole entire screen over here on my monitor. Now, you have to be on screen in order for your voice to come through. Otherwise, if you go full screen or entire screen and you're not either behind the action, then you're not going to be heard. So here it is. I went in and I found these from before. These were already on my hard drive. So let's start with this one. And we'll just bring it out so we can all see it. And if it's too small here, now this is a feature I haven't tried yet, but if you go back into the apps and widgets, no, I'm sorry, this is where if you go to your icon at the top of your platform and you look at your avatar, where you click on that and it'll have a drop down menu for your billing and maybe devs. What's new is where you're going to find this. Sometimes you can get to your site, your platform, and it'll pop up and tell you what the new features are. And sometimes they'll surprise you, like I was surprised about the pause button. But the import-export scenes feature in Evmux lets you easily share and transfer custom scenes between projects or accounts. When exporting a scene, you will see a unique identifier that can be used by others or yourself to import the scene into different projects or accounts. This makes collaboration and reuse of scene setups quick and effortless without the need to recreate them from scratch, which is fabulous. And I haven't tried it. And what they do when they show you any new features or updates, they will add a video in there. Now, because this is a screenshot, I can't show you the video, right? But if you go to your drop down menu in the upper right hand corner of your platform, you'll be able to see your logo. If you put one there, your name, you drop it down, and I'm gonna go ahead and look right now. Oh, it's showing me something different right now because I guess I'm recording. But you'll see in your drop down menu where it says what's new, and this will pop up. And you'll see several dots at the bottom where you go to different things, and it'll pop up, and you'll be able to look at that. All right, so let's go out of that. And let's go back here where we were and import scenes, and we're going to take that over here because we've already done this one. Now this is the test of the AI tool in Evmux. Let's go ahead and make that big. So I did create this AI gen, and basically what they're saying here is that they've kind of upgraded. I think this is actually pretty good when you think about it. They did a really good job with their AI generation, and now they even have the tool where you can eliminate the background for generating objects only. Also, there's a place to tick where it'll help you enhance your prompts. I'm not a very good prompter, but they didn't have that at the time that I made this AI generation art. AI generated art, but not bad, right? Not bad at all. All right, so we do have the RSS feed. This is in the App Store. This is where the free apps are. And let's go ahead and boom. So I use this several times on several different shows, but basically, um, outside of the cafe, I do, and sometimes I'll use it for cafe news. But outside of that, I do a little financial tick for tack, and I talk about the stock market, which means I want to get information from what's going on, and you can customize the feed. It's a dynamic tool. It lets you display real time news, updates, or any RSS feed directly to your stream. Created and engaging, profession, and it has a professional look. All right, so along with that, I believe there are only a few, like in the apps and widgets, they have where you can put financial ticker symbols and add financial charts, which is separate from the RSS feed. And you'll find this in apps and widgets as well. But they also have the New York Times or the New York Post. I can't remember all of them, but they're there. So you pick which one you want, you set it up, and it'll scroll at the bottom while you're doing your show. You can also create your own tickers inside of the banners. Let me see if I can pull up a ticker. Let's go back over here. In my banners, I can pull up let's say welcome to Cafe News right here. So whatever you have going on with a static banner, it's going to go up, and then down at the bottom you can have this scrolling and doing whatever it is you want to do, which I think is pretty cool. So if you like the content so far, and we will be doing more of looking into all of the cool things that Evmux provides for their customers and clients, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and we'll see each other again here at the cafe. So I can go ahead and hide that, and the banner, the static banner, stays up. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay. So my phone rang. I put it on pause. And let's see if it came back to good audio, synchronized video, and all the good works. The pause button is new. It might have some bugs in it, but we'll find out eventually. Okay, so that is the RSS app, ticker app inside of Evmux. If you go to layers, apps and widgets is what you want to click on, and then you just scroll through. You'll see this symbol right here, and below that it'll say add or select or whatever, and it'll pop up and add to the scene that you want. And then within there, you'll see the cogwheel. Normally, I believe that's how it works. And you click on that, and the cogwheel will open up all of the settings that you want. You can make the feed, fatter or thinner, depending on how much you want folks to see. All right. So I'm going to come off of banners, and I'm going to go back to, let's go back here and go to our next one. Okay. Next up, let's go with this one. Now this was and let's make it bigger. This was a notification for an upgrade, and what they call it is the new shapes feature, which is not actually new. It's been out for quite a minute, but if you're working with your picture or your video of yourself, you can pick a different shape. Like, for instance, what you're looking at right now is this shape. Let's see, can you see my mouse? Yes. You're looking at this shape here. So basically, what I did was I clicked on it. It gave me a nice small little shape. I went to the compass. I clicked on that. And there is a vertical infinity sign. And within it, if you click right into the middle of that infinity sign, which unlinks the, what's the word for it? The constraint of the icon or the order of things, where it constrains it, and when you try to do something with it, you can't control it. Well, if you unlink that, then you can make it any size you want. And that's going to happen here. So with the shapes, they give you all these really cool shapes. And then if you go here to the compass and click on that, it gives you the opportunity to pretty much make it what you want. So that is your squares, rectangles, circles, rounded corners, all that good stuff. All right. So shapes info, and that came into the notifications, which is a little bell at the top that you can click on. And even if it doesn't look like you have any notifications, like when you first, like I said earlier, when you first open up Evmux, it'll pop up what's new. And if it's not new, then you can go back in time and click on the little circles at the bottom underneath, and you'll see the progression of the new features that they've put together, which I think is pretty cool. All right, what's next? What do we have here? That's the new one. Let's go with, we went with generative AI. And I believe I showed you some of that. And maybe I didn't. Oh, but I did show you one picture. They improved their Gen AI, which I thought was already improved, actually. It depends on how good you are prompting and really how much shit you want to put on there. So obviously, I'm on the basic, so I only get 20 credits per month, but They're 20 credits per month. I'm not a huge AI generator prompter person, but I also have Canva, which I'm a pro user of, so I can generate AI over there. But to be able to be inside of Evmux, have an idea of what I want to do with my show, I can generate something on the fly. And I think that's pretty good. And right here, if you look, can you see my mouse? Yes. Where it says enhance prompt with AI, you can have that checked if you want them to enhance something that you've said, or you can click that off. Now, above that, oh, no, I'm sorry, below that, now they have another one that says generate object, AI object generation. That's the word. So you can do that, and they will also enhance with that. So make sure if you don't want the enhance and you just want what you put in there, then you just unclick it, or you keep them both, and then you put in your prompt and hit generate. Okay, so that is that. And we'll move that here. All right, so next up, what do we have? Let's look at viewers count. And we'll make that large. Cool. So stay informed and in control of your audience engagement with the Viewers Count app, your go-to solution for real-time viewer tracking across popular platforms like YouTube and Facebook. This is in your apps and widgets if you want to add this, right? And once again, in apps and widgets, when they think that you might need a little visual assistance, then you'll see the YouTube symbol to play that video. And I recommend it if unless you want to do trial and error, but it'll show you a quick tutorial on how you work that. So if you're streaming to all of these different destinations, I don't know, you may want to see how many people are logged in on your YouTube, your Facebook, your Twitch, your LinkedIn, or wherever you broadcast. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's a widget. So you're going to go to your layers, you're going to scroll down to apps and widgets, and that's where you'll find that. Coolio? Alrighty. Let's go to the next one. Of course, these are all screenshots. You know that, right? Yeah. All right. And quick search scenes. Oop. Let's move that up. And let's make that big. Boom. Notification. Introducing the new quick scene search feature. I haven't tried this one either. And of course they say watch the video for more details, so I'll probably go back and take a look at that because I haven't tried this. Introducing, you can simply press Control F to open the quick scene or the quick search. Oh, and you can also customize it with the hotkeys. There used to be the hotkey click used to be where the drop down menu was, where I told you you would find your notification or what's new. They moved it to the cogwheel. So at the beginning, when you're setting up, you can go to the cogwheel and work with your hotkeys, or um, you can do it straight from your panel. And on the panel, let me just make sure that I'm doing this right. Yeah, on the panel, if you open it up and say you want to change your camera, or you want to do something with your audio, your name, and your avatar, which I don't have up right now, you'll see the hotkeys. You also see virtual background, um, sharing social comments, or advanced settings, so you can work with all that yourself before you get your show started. Um, so I'll have to look at that, see how that works. So that's pretty cool. This is in the notifications. All right, so let's move that over here. And what else do we have? Oh, now we're at the very newest feature that we have here. Huge feature drop. Now, when I came on, they had this had popped up just today, and it is guest destinations. And oh boy, is this not cool! This is when you actually look at your software platform, or anyone. Like, I have Capture One, and because I'm a photographer, when Capture One came out with their new AI tools, I went absolutely ballistic, because it was something that just made life so much better. And yes, when it comes to um, photo retouching, I use AI, and it's a beautiful thing over in the other software. But anyway, it's big, it's game changing. So before, and I was about to set up a show, and I was like, golly, I gotta go tell my client that I need his streaming key, his API server key, his this, that, and the other, so that he can link his LinkedIn and his YouTube channel when we go to do our little session, so we can both share our social sites. I was like, I don't know, that's a lot. Well, not anymore. Isn't that cool? Now, for the first time, your guests, not even collaborators or speakers, but your guest can now reach their audience without a stream key and do co-streaming right from the production. Okay, so did I confuse you? No, I didn't confuse you. Come on. Easy peasy. I haven't tried it, but oh, yes, that will be what I will be doing in the next pre production with the AI artists that I plan on interviewing before the end of this month. And we do want to go live with him. So, how cool is that? Oh, and by the way, these are the little dots I was talking about. Like, if you start here and you keep going, you'll be able to go through. If you're new to Evmux and you haven't seen any of how some of the features work, and you're looking to learn, practice, get good at using your platform, then you might want to go back in time and click on any one of these as a follow-up. But I do believe I have shown most of them, possibly. If not, there you go. So, I do believe we have touched on each and every possible one. If I click on this, oops. Just so I can see. One. Yes, we've gone through them all. Ain't that cool? All right, so that's pretty much all I want to talk about today with Evmux. So go play, have some fun. It's all process, practice, repetition. Sit down and create a YouTube channel that you haven't shared with anyone. Um, oh, one other thing before I go. I was very pleased with the. Did I make? I believe I did. I just want to show you something real quick before we go. Where is it? Let's go and over here and put clip 1. Sorry, I'm working behind the scenes here real quick. Clip 2. And I'm going to add clip 3. And then I'm going to go back to share screen with you guys. All right, so I was super excited about the clip and trim shorts and reels, the whole editing inside of a live streaming platform. I use DaVinci, but sometimes you just want to get to work. You want something quick. You don't want to pay again for another program. So for my pre-production meetup, I was showing the artist what I could do to work with the different tools inside. So let's look at clip 1 and open that up, and let's go ahead and make it its own space. So I was afraid that I would lose my full recording, and I should have known that I wouldn't, but I wasn't sure. But I said, you know what? This is a pre-production meeting, so yeah, I'm gonna use this footage, and I'm gonna work with it. The original recording was 26 minutes, and I wanted to clip it because at the end of my recording something for him to look at, then here you go. I clipped it. I'm able to social share right away, which is new, which is great. And then let me show you what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. This is clip 2, and I'm gonna drag that over, make that big for you guys. Coolio. And I was telling him about the. Okay, we're gonna pause again real quick. This is what it is when you have a puppy. Sorry. Anyway, I was showing him that now, instead of, because I really want him to think about Evmux as a way for him to use it as a tool for what he's doing, because he's an AI guy, and he has a YouTube channel, and he can actually use this for free if he wants, or if he wants to go to basic, which is what I have, and he gets 20 credits per month to generate some AI. But he has all those AI tools. So, but at the same time, you can go ahead after you make your clips. So trim your video to what you want it to be. It creates another video, but inside of there, there's also where you click on shorts and reels. Now here's the dealio. In the shorts and reels, if your video, if you shot your recording or your live stream in 16:9, then you're going to get a vertical in 16:9, which means you're going to have space at top and bottom. Plus, there won't. Plus, then you'll get your captions, as you're talking. But if you trim, you're not going to get the captions. So it's okay. You got a short. There are no captions. You want them to listen to you. Okay? So you can use that. But if you record inside of Evmux, below your scene on the left-hand side, as you're looking at your computer, you'll see something that looks like a computer icon and something that looks like your cell phone. And all you have to do is click the cell phone. Now you will record in 9:16. When you get to do your shorts and reels, you already have your 9:16. Boom, and you can get your CC or your closed captions, your whatever you say will show up. I think. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. Anyway, you just go there and can you see my? Yes, you can see my mouse. So you go there, and as you're going across each one, it's going to highlight the one you pick. And then you select that destination, and then let's go to clip 3 and scroll over, and we'll make it big. And then it's just like as if you were uploading to your YouTube channel. Now, of course, you have to give Evmux permission, right? But you can click on your destination. Here, you can put your title into your video, a description, just like you would on your YouTube channel. Whether you want to take it private, public, or unlisted. And then you just click on share a destination. Right there. Bang-a-rang. Now all the other things that pop up when you are uploading on YouTube, after it says success, and it'll give you 2 selections, one that says view now or something like that, or done. You can click done or you can click view now, but I normally click done, and then I go straight to my YouTube channel, because I know done just means that it's over there. It probably hasn't finished processing through YouTube, depending on how long your video is. And this one's becoming way too long, but I wanted to show you that. From there, if you haven't done a preset on your YouTube channel for all the things like your keywords, preset up, then you can start doing that while the video continues to process. And that's that. Okay, so I do believe that is that. All right, so thanks, guys, for being here. It's been wonderful. And I hope you join me next time for It's All in the Process here at Creatives Cafe. I don't have an outro for this, but you get it. Peace and love, and I'm out.